Welcome back to the Lone Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, and yes, I am the Lone Ranger. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope you find that this segment is not only entertaining, but encouraging. We've got interest rates starting to drop a little bit. There is no chance the Fed's going to lower the Fed rate on July 31st at the next meeting. I think that I bet there's no chance they're going to do it again on September 18th. You might see something on November 7th. We'll see how that goes after the election. But there's a lot of things going on out there. Now, there's something that I want to talk to you about. So, I mentioned my self-employed loans for people that are self-employed, right? So I really do a lot to cater to the self-employed borrower because you are truly at a disadvantage. I know you're writing off everything on your tax returns, but you're still tax-paying citizens, good citizens. You are the heartbeat of America, as far as I'm concerned. Self-employed people are what makes this country so great. And I want to do whatever I can for them. But you come to me and you say, Bruce, I just want to let you know, I got great credit. I got some money to put down, but my tax returns aren't going to show a lot of money that I'm making. And I know you have a creative accountant. So I've got great programs. I've got bank statement programs. Leave your tax returns at home. Bring me your last 12 months bank statements. I'll add up the deposits and I'll give you 50% of that as income. So if you're making 35 grand a month, I'm going to give you half of that as income per month. So will that work for you? So now I also do the same thing on my DSCR, my debt service coverage ratio loans. So those are great for self-employed people that want to buy investment properties as well. We only use the rent on the property to qualify for the income portion of it. So now I've had people come to me and say, you know what, Bruce, I don't know. I don't know if I want a bank statement program because the rates are about a point higher than their traditional mortgage rates. Yes, they are. But I want to put it in perspective. If you made $350,000, but you only showed income of $35,000, and I know I'm speaking to many of you out there, right? You saved taxes on $360,000 in taxes that you avoid. And if you saved taxes on $360,000 and you're at a 20% tax bracket, then you basically saved $72,000. How much more per month or per year would you pay in interest on a bank statement loan than you would on a traditional mortgage if you paid the taxes and paid your $70,000 to the IRS? Well, on a $400,000 transaction, it would cost you about $7,500 in additional interest for the whole year. So you're ahead of the game. You're ahead of the game by $68,000. So where do you want to go? So keep doing what you're doing. Call me and I'll get you a great bank statement program. Now, for self-employed people, I also cater to the employer. So listen to me. If you employ people that work for you, wouldn't you love to help them become homeowners? Now, and I'm going to tell you why you should want to. You should encourage homeownership and you should do everything you can to. If you own a business and you have people that work for you, you have attrition, you have recruiting costs. It's a nightmare to interview good people. And it takes a long time to go through. And then when you find good people, other competitors are after them. And then it takes 6 months to even figure out if your people are any good or not and if they're going to stay. And then you got to train them and it costs money. So why not keep people longer? Do you know that if your employees are homeowners, they will stay with you 4 times longer than they will if they're renting? People that are renting are more transient. They'll move around. You know, if their rent goes up by $300 a month, they may move further away from you. And then they got tolls to pay or whatnot. And they'll leave you. I'm telling you. So we want to help people become homeowners. If you are an employer and you want me to help your employees become homeowners, do everything you can. We'll come in and we'll teach the classes to your employees. I've done it for Advent Health. I've done it for Pro Health. I've done it for pharmaceutical companies. I've done it for car dealerships, even a golf course that wanted to help their employees become homeowners. If you're an employer that really loves your employees and wants to take care of them, then do more for them. I mean, you're already providing dental plans and HMO and all that. helping them become a homeowner doesn't even cost you any money, and it's going to save you tons of money, and your employees are going to love you for it. So give me a call, 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313, or go to my website at webringyouhome.com, and let's get your employees into a house ASAP. All right. So moving right along, we got just a little bit more time here on this segment. I want to chat with you about my USDA loans, 100% financing. So you can get 100% financing, zero money down, low PMI. I mean, much lower than FHA or conventional loans, low PMI. You're going to get a great loan. And a lot of my builders are in areas that offer USDA. So 100% financing, zero money down, and get your closing costs paid. You got every reason to buy a home. They just raised the limits to 112,450. So as long as your family doesn't own a home, you don't have to be a first-time home buyer, and you don't have to put any money down. How do you like that? Now, for USDA, you got to have pretty doggone good credit, okay? And you have to have low debt ratios. But it's available. It's the only other zero down payment loan other than VA. So, and if you're a veteran, I've been helping veterans for 35 years. Don't think USAA is your best choice. It's not. It's absolutely not. I literally crushed USAA. I had a client came to me for a pre-approval. They had gone to USAA. Their realtor suggested they call me. I looked at it, and I got them a 0.5 point lower in interest rate and about $10,000 less in closing costs. So don't think that USAA or New Day or Veterans United or any of those they spend gobs of money in advertising. I don't spend any money in advertising. So why would you go to a place that's spending money in advertisement? Also, you look at things like Rocket Mortgage. Rocket Mortgage, the most common, most popular mortgage company in the country. Okay. Now we're number one retail lender, but people go to them because they advertise. You guys get sucked into advertisements. I will beat Rocket Mortgage. Go ahead, shop them and then call me. Go ahead, shop them, then call me. That's what you want to do. I'll pull up the rates. We'll get on a Zoom call and we'll pull up the rates on the phone. Do you think Rocket Mortgage is going to pull up my rates? I don't think so, baby. Is your credit union going to? No, they're not. But I'll show you my competitors. I'll put up a screen. We do Zoom calls, put up a screen. I'll show you what my competitors are doing, what I'm doing. And if they're beating me, I'll tell you they're beating me. That doesn't happen very often, baby. It ain't going to happen very often. 407-706-3313 or webringyouhome.com. If you are a first responder, you get your mortgage through me. If you were to fall in the line of duty, I'll pay your house off up to $525,000. You want to buy new construction? I got Trinity Family Builders here in Central Florida. I've got Southern Homes down in Lakeland and Pocono County. Beautiful. And then Mardon Construction, build on your own lot. We got 35 spec homes ready to go in the $350 price point, and they'll pay your closing costs. Come on. There's no reason. There's no reason for you not to buy. That's all. That's down. Mardon is down in Punta Gorda, Charlotte County. My friend Samara Landry from LPT Realty, unbelievable real estate agent. She's helping me out with a lot of properties down there. I just had a client I'm working with. They chose their own realtor because their sister-in-law is a realtor in another state. They referred them to a realtor. It's a doggone disaster. Okay. Let me help you find the right realtors. I know the right realtors. You don't. And speaking of realtors, if you got your CE credits need to be done by September the 30th, I'll buy you lunch on Thursday. Register at webringyouhome.com and I'll get you 2 CE credits for it. Go to webringyouhome.com, call the loan arranger right now to get your mortgage started. 407-706-3313 or webringyouhome.com. When I get back, I want to talk about stacking a buy down to get your rate lower. I want to talk about solar panels, and we got new construction. Let's talk a little bit about that. I'll be back in 5 minutes with more of the Lone Ranger Show. Don't go anywhere.